So here's a video on last night's WrestleMania. Oh, sorry, not WrestleMania. Night of Champions. I say WrestleMania because it kind of reminded me of Night of Champions. That's why. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. There are some things I was a little disappointed in, but overall, I think it was really good. And this video right here, this is from WrestleLamia. Make sure you give them a subscribe because honestly, he makes some really good content. Love it. So let's watch this, and yeah, I'll put the link below as well.
What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlemania here.
Wrestlemania, they go.
Video. Now it's time for Night
Nemia.
of Champions as WWE crowns this year's King and Queen of the Ring. We also had a huge debut on the main roster.
Main roster.
3.0 is here.
Oh yeah,
That
was pretty great.
And a WWE fan arrested. Join us now as we
Wait, a WWE fan been arrested? Oh shit. Okay.
And the downright ugly. Be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. And it's funny too. What's it called? What was it? The Bloodline 3.0. That's gonna be really funny. I'll show you in a little bit.
Hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlemania XL.
Oh, there's an XL.
Now, as always with these premium live events, we start off with the recap as the first match of the night is the King of the Ring finals match as it's Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Now, this match is no longer a case of a student versus the teacher as Cody Rhodes has come too far to be anything but an equal to his former mentor, Randy Orton.
I really thought Randy Orton was gonna win it, but I wasn't surprised that Cody won.
Whether it was Cody attacking Orton's well-known vulnerable back or Orton going for the...
So I actually didn't know that. I wasn't really thinking too much about it, but now I think about it, Cody was going for the back a lot and kind of going for the weak spots. So a lot of people are saying, in theory-wise, it's probably going to be a heel turn maybe for Cody in the future. But I don't really see that because Cody is a pretty good face, and it'd be really rare for him to turn heel, for us to be honest. Now, as terms of Randy Orton, I did notice that he was... Well, I think we all knew, right? Because Randy Orton was basically going full on, like, with his mindset, like, oh, listen to your voices, oh, what should I do, with, like, with the heel turn, stuff like that. So there were, for sure, a lot of moments where he was going to punt his face or something like that. But, he obviously, well, he did, but he thought about it too late by then. But Cody just has a really good face. Well, literally, figuratively, physically, and as well as metaphorically. I don't see him turning heel anytime soon, for sure on that.
Kick on the American Nightmare. Randy takes off one of the ring pads.
I was like, oh shoot, I did not think it was gonna happen. Now I don't know if this was acting from Randy Orton, but man, holy crap, he looked like he was in pain that whole night, whether it was back or even getting hit by that thing, and it was kind of sad too, cause yeah, I really felt bad for Randy. Like he was just like getting hurt, and I was like, man. But that was a crazy part where I thought he was gonna hit Cody with that, but Cody pushed him into it, and then Randy got hurt pretty badly from that. So hit him with the crossroads after that.
He softened up back. Cody hits crossroads for the win as he becomes the 2025 King of the Ring.
Yeah, Cody won that one.
SmackDown general managers Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis congratulate Cody, giving him the crown. Byron Saxton interviews Cody with Rhodes putting over Randy and Jey Uso. Cody says
now,
tough battle ahead.
I did notice that Cody's voice did. I think he lost his voice something because it felt really deep after that. He was like, "Ooh, it sounded different than usual." But he, as the face, he does give a shout out to Randy Orton and Jey Uso, I believe.
Regardless of whether he faces John Cena or CM Punk at SummerSlam, Randy Orton definitely looked angry after.
Oh yeah, man, Randy Orton was ready. He's gonna turn heel.
It's definitely coming soon.
Yeah. I think so. I think what could happen is that either Randy Orton interferes with Cody at SummerSlam, or he congratulates Cody, then hits him with an RKO. Could be one of those things.
In a street fight, and the animosity between these two goes far back.
So I actually thought Raquel Rodriguez was gonna take it. It seemed like they were really pushing her after the Liv fight or Liv getting injured and stuff like that. And honestly, it was actually really cool to see a different side of Raquel Rodriguez rather than her just being like, oh, just like a background character or a bodyguard. It was actually cool seeing her personality and everything come out. And I really thought she was going to win it because, obviously Roxanne was going to interfere and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love Mami and I love Rhea Ripley, but I thought Raquel was going to take it. And,
Fans know Rodriguez is still looking for revenge on Ripley after the Eradicator sidelined Raquel with an...
I did like Rhea's outfit though. It was pretty hot.
As it allows her to rely on brawling and power moves, but it also does the same for Raquel, whose size and power rivals Ripley. Things were chaotic enough until would-be Judgment Day member Roxanne Perez showed up late in the match, giving Raquel time to recover. However, Rhea catches Raquel off the top of the table, hitting an avalanche riptide to end the match as Rhea Ripley defeats Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Next up is Sami
So that was an interesting with the table thing, because if you guys remember that match, it was funny because when they were about to hit off at the table, like the ref was totally holding it, making sure it would stay still, right? It was kind of an interesting way. I thought they would just slam through the table, but I mean, either way, it worked for me. But yeah, no, I really wanted Raquel to win that one. And if you don't remember too, Roxanne tried to interfere, but Roxanne got slammed into, well, not slammed, got put into a trash can, and he kicked the trash can in it. So I thought that was funny.
Versus Karrion Kross with Scarlett.
This was an interesting one.
And it's actually his first PLE match since Crown Jewel 2022. Cross dominates, putting Sami into jeopardy several times, including locking him into his finisher, the Cross.
Now, I remember the Cross this match. So, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know too much of Karrion Kross at the time, but after just listening to his, like his social media posts and just watching him every week, he really seemed like he was really pushing hard to stay and not get fired, it sounded like to me. But watching him was really cool to see, and I think a lot of people were excited to watch him fight against Sami. Like, even though we love Sami and we also love Karrion Kross, so I thought that was really cool.
Sami makes it to the ropes only to endure more punishment from Kross. However, a haluva kick out of nowhere destroys Karrion Kross, allowing Sami to cover him for the win as Sami Zayn defeats Karrion Kross. Next up is champion Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa for the US Championship. Jacob Fatu is looking to remind Solo.
So I already knew Solo was gonna win this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Jacob Fatu just like the next person, but I knew Solo was gonna win. Like, Solo had too many people on his side, like, and I knew Jacob was trying to go solo anyways, so I don't think he would take anyone out. But it was cool to see. It was cool to see Solo win. I love Solo, so for me it was a no-brainer for me that Solo was gonna win it. But I was surprised in the Bloodline 3.0. Like, Tama Loa came back. That was pretty awesome. I was like, oh shit, Tama Loa. Like, I know right now he's kind of like a meme right now, but man, Tama Loa. And then fucking apparently they have a brother named fucking Tama, something like that, Tonga. I was like, what is going on here?
He's all gas and no brakes, while Solo is determined to show he's no choke artist as he makes his latest bid for his first title on the main roster. But unfortunately for Solo, he's no match for Jacob's Fury, and the Samoan werewolf all but toys with him, but that is until Solo calls upon every member.
That's a funny photo.
Including JC Mateo and
JC Mateo. Yeah, Tongaloa, yeah.
Goat is actually finally back. But even these two aren't enough. But that is until new Bloodline member Hikuleo shows up.
Yeah, Hikuleo. I think that's the is that I'm not actually not too familiar. Is he the brother of the Tongas?
Into a table, making him
he looks like it. But that was great. That guy was huge. Like, he was massive. I don't know if you guys know, but this guy was big. Dude, he was tall as shit. So seeing him, man, that was why. Talatonga, that's what Talatonga, yeah. That was pretty funny. That was great. I'm actually happy for Solo. I really appreciate Solo so much. Like, Solo's been working really hard these few years, as a heel or even just in the Bloodline. So I think Solo really deserves it. Now, I feel like this was a huge upset for a lot of people. I personally wanted Asuka to win because it seems like they're really pushing her super hard. But I'm not too surprised that she lost either, because sometimes in like these matches or even just the hero or the characters we want to win, they go this far push and then they'll just lose. So it's actually very normal for WWE to do this. So I'm not too surprised. But I did think that Asuka should have won this one. But I'm also happy that Jade won, because Jade also has been working really hard. Now, there's one thing, and I will mention this. Netflix could really screw this up in a post. If they post something like Jade is the first black woman to win, that's going to get so much hate. Now, I'm not trying to be racist, like, oh yeah, black people can't win. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you make it about race, you're already diminishing their work ethic and their hard work just because of their skin color. So Netflix, please don't do that. Do not post something like that, because that will really destroy the reputation. Because Jade won because she worked really hard. Just like Naomi. I know they posted something about Naomi being the first black woman to win Money in the Bank. No. Naomi won because she worked hard, and that's it. It should just be about their work ethic. Nothing more. It should never be about skin color. So again, I'm not being racist about this. I'm just saying it should be about work ethic, not their skin color. Like for me, I wouldn't want someone to congratulate me just because I'm Asian. I want them to congratulate me because the work that I put into. Does that kind of make sense? I'm not crazy, right? Okay. Anyways.
Asuka takes on Jade Cargill. Now this is a battle between a superstar who's done it all and
Man, Asuka's music was fucking fire though. I love her songs so much. And this was okay, I admit this. This was awesome. Jade coming out as Storm with the song that says Storm is coming from X-Men. This is awesome. I really, really like this. This was cool.
one who wants to do it all, with both determined to get their shot at the women's title at SummerSlam. Jade uses her raw power to stay in the match, while the Empress of Tomorrow relies on strikes and submission holds.
That was a little disappointing. Like, it was kind of a weird match. Like, I know that Jade won in a really weird pin, and it was kind of, but I also felt kind of bad for her because everyone there in the audience were just booing. Well, they weren't even booing. There was just silence. They were just kind of, well, actually, they did boo her. I lied. They did boo her in the beginning, but it was just all silence. There was no cheering or anything like that. Just silence. And I was like, man, that's kind of awkward. But to be fair, Jay gets paid to do this. I don't think she really cares. At the end of the day, it's business, right?
To wear down her opponent. Asuka looks to end the match with the Empress Impact, only for Cargill to stop her and hit Jade for the 1-2-3, as Jade Cargill is a 2025 Queen of the Ring. And now it's time for the main event as undisputed.
This was awesome, but it was also so random.
CM Punk. Now it's 2011 all over again as John Cena and CM Punk throw down for the WWE Championship. And while it's 14 years later, it still shows that nothing has changed other than John Cena being.
People were super hyped.
CM Punk is wearing a similar attire as well as sitting in the ring whilst waiting for Cena to make.
That's funny.
Just like he did at Money in the Bank. But the match is moving at a breakneck pace until the referee is inadvertently.
Oh, I didn't know John Cena's pants. There's a little American flag. That's kind of cool.
But then Mr. Money in the Bank said,
oh yeah, Seth Rollins showed up. That was kind of funny. It's literally like WrestleMania all over again. And why does he look like Guy Ferrari? Anyone notice that? Actually, that's not even a why. It's obviously should. Oh, he does the sprint he does. Oh man. That was rough.
By Punk and Cena, who continue their match while they wait for a new referee. Punk extends his hand and Cena shakes it.
Oh yeah.
For a low blow. Yep.
He posed the Winter Soldier face. This is so good.
Cena done got us again. However, Punk blocks it only to get clobbered by Rollins, who bonks him in the head with a briefcase.
Oh man.
However, Cena dispatches Rollins.
I was so sad about that. I was like, damn. I was like, oh man, I can't be lost.
As John Cena closes out retaining the WWE Championship at Night of Champions. But that was a quick recap of what about the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good is number one, predictable but powerful. Cody Rhodes, King of the
That's true.
over Randy Orton,
I agree.
Exactly a big shocker. Nevertheless, the match delivered with Rhodes and Orton wrestling like.
Hey, that's funny. I actually wore that tape the other day for my chiropractor because my hands have been kind of sore too. So it's funny how they have that. But yeah, no, this was something where like it was expected, but it was still cool.
A retirement match.
Like I don't think anyone was mad.
And fans are already speculating whether Cody.
Now, when I was mentioning about the face earlier, this is what I was talking about. The face of Cody, man, like I really felt the face from Cody. Like he just looks so caring towards Randy Orton. He felt really bad too. It felt like, and man, Cody's really good at this.
Randy are beginning the road to playing heel. In fact, Cody was definitely a little bit heelish in that match, right?
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about.
Back like it was nothing.
I didn't even notice that.
Enhanced this match by playing up Cody and Randy's history, along with Orton's goal of winning his.
Oh, by the way, they did the whole like glitter thing they did from like old Randy.
15th World Championship. Cody's win will also get him a rematch for the world title, but savvy fans already know Cody is headed for a collision with Randy Orton soon enough.
Oh yeah.
When remains to be seen. Oh yeah, bonus points for WWE bringing back Randy Orton's original.
Oh, there you go. I was just talking about that.
Call it that.
Oh, there you go.
Raquel's redemption. Our fans never know what match is going to surprise them, and tonight, Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley street fight was a very pleasant surprise, with this feud showing the most life we've ever seen out of Raquel since her return at Bad Blood and joined the Judgment Day, attacking Ripley as payback for kayfabe putting her tag team partner Liv Morgan out of action. Now, unfortunately, Raquel's feud with Rhea has been a dud until recently, which sadly is just one example of how uninspiring.
Raquel had really good I don't know. I really care for Raquel.
She's had some bad luck with health issues and equally bad.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
There comes a time when a superstar has to rise to the occasion or start avoiding their phone on Fridays. But thankfully, Raquel's attack on Rhea on Raw this week and tonight's match was arguably the best work that we've ever seen from Rodriguez. A sign that she's not looking at the rearview mirror, but laser focused on making a mark. Number 3, referee to the rescue. A referee's always background character.
Yeah, this is funny.
That's
This is
why
what I
he
kind of mentioned
played
earlier.
a very significant role. Tonight, the referee was hard at work while still remaining in the background during the Rhea Ripley versus Raquel street fight. Now, you may have missed it, but the referee lent a big hand during a key spot, including the potentially dangerous spot where Ripley and Rodriguez battled atop of
Yeah,
the
that was
table.
funny. I was noticing. I'm like, why is he holding the table? I'm like, oh yeah, the thing's like super imbalanced.
The referee acted like he was trying to talk both superstars down, but as he
I thought
did,
that was funny.
he secretly steadied the table with one hand. He also managed to hold the steel steps in place while Raquel Rodriguez
I didn't know this actually. That was really interesting.
drove Ripley's face into it. He made so that the stairs wouldn't fall right on top of them after she was done, which is just a
That's really cool of him. That's really nice.
Really
I did not notice that.
And a fiery finish. Predictable as tonight's show was, WWE did turn up the heat with an attempted Money in the Bank.
Everyone definitely knew this.
Leading to a temporary alliance between John Cena and CM Punk, and some dirty looks between
That was kind of cool.
Punk and Cena. While the match's outcome was never in doubt, the WWE threw in enough twists and turns to make it memorable, including a spot where John Cena took substitute referee Charles Robinson out of action.
Oh man, not Charles Robinson.
It also kept everyone strong in the match. Rollins didn't have to cash in. John Cena retained.
The one thing that I don't think he mentions, but I'll mention it just in case, is that Penta and Sammy came out. I mean, they didn't really do much, but it was kind of cool seeing Penta out. I feel like Penta is going to be on Team Cody. I think eventually what's going to happen is, I've heard that War Games is not going to happen this year, but if they do have something in Survivor Series, I think Penta's going to be joining the team, because it seems like Penta's really involved in this, which is great. So I mentioned this before. I thought a good team would be like Cody, Sammy, Penta, LA Knight, and CM Punk or something like that. I think that'd be really cool to see. Versus Seth Rollins and his squad and John Cena, I guess. And I don't know, maybe someone else.
And CM Punk lost at interference. We gotta say that this one definitely isn't done between Cena and Punk, and hopefully they will revisit it before Cena ends up hanging up his boots for good come December. All in all, whilst the interference...
Oh, here we go. Now they're talking about it.
Spectacular as WrestleMania 40's ending. In fact, it was kind of random.
I like how you mentioned WrestleMania 40. That's literally what I was kind of saying about that.
Penta there, it was good enough. And to be
I
fair,
enjoyed it.
I like the finish. But that was a good. What about the bad? Is number one, Karen at a crossroad. What's next for Karrion Kross? Well, it's difficult to understand why WWE continues to job Karrion Kross out, as Night of Champions solidified his record of almost 0 wins at PLEs. In fact, he's only won once, and that was against Drew McIntyre at Extreme Rules.
Wow, I have to watch that one.
Two-time NXT champion will sign a new deal with WWE after his lackluster booking. Right now, it's hard to imagine why Kross would even want to stay.
Oh, is that what he used to look like that? Oh, wow.
It was bad enough watching Vince McMahon's booking a Kross, as who can forget that damn helmet? But Triple H, who knows how to book NXT talent on a main roster, hasn't done anything significant with Kross. Kross has never looked better, and his social media skills have turned him into a
he's really good at his promos for sure.
Fan favorite, even though he's been stuck in endless backstage segments. Tonight's loss to Sami Zayn all but confirms WWE really doesn't have anything planned for him, and while rumor has it that WWE officials see big things ahead for him, fans are understandably skeptical after hearing the same thing about Finn Balor over the last 2 years.
Oh yeah, Finn Balor. He's been really funny though.
Kross, and hopefully they will revisit the match at SummerSlam with Kross.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I have to rewatch this match, because I'll be honest with you, I kind of fell asleep. I literally came back from work yesterday at like 8 to 9. So I got home at 9 o'clock because I had like a 12-hour shift from work, and I was exhausted. So watching Night of Champions, it was kind of a struggle. But yeah, I have to rewatch this one because I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Kross getting the big W. Right now, we can only think that Sami Zayn won because it made the Saudi fans happy. Number 2, Bloodline 3.0. And was the Bloodline really dead at this point? We have a whole new bloodline, including Hikuleo, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga,
was it Tala Tonga now? Tala Tonga? Dude, I cannot wait what they do with Tamaloa, dude. That's gonna be so epic.
JC Mateo. Well, the faction right now
I'll be honest with you, I do like this team. I like this too. Like, I like the team that Solo made. Bloodline 2.0 and Bloodline 3.0. I like all of them. Like, 2.0, I really appreciate them. Like, he had such a stacked team, especially with Jacob Fatu, the Tonga brothers, and who's the other one? Was it was that it? I feel like I'm missing someone. I can't. Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tonga. Was that it? Oh, and Bronson Reed. That was pretty awesome. That was a really great team. But 3.0 is pretty good too. I'm really enjoying. Like, at first, JC Mateo was kind of like whatever's, but as I watch more of him, he fits in the group very well. And Solo is just, I love his new act now. Like he's just like joking all the time, and he's really funny. And I can't wait to see what do with this guy. He's basically gonna be the new like Jacob Fatu. So that would be really fun to watch. And then Tama Loa, man, I like this guy. Man, he's a meme. He's great.
Timu version of the Bloodline.
Timu version, yeah.
Comedy
I'm
actor.
all for this.
Hero just has zero aura.
Oh.
We don't even know what WWE's done to him. Tongaloa is.
Oh, where's Tama Tonga, by the way?
Hikuleo just seems like an add-on at this point. WWE is just making it worse, as now Hikuleo will be known as Tala Tonga in the Bloodline.
Tala Tonga.
This honestly sounds like a name that Vince McMahon would just pull out of a hat because the guy's tall. What has WWE done to the Bloodline? Now, of course, we should always give this some time, but it just feels like the Bloodline has just been milked to death at this point. Number 3, insulting.
I 100% agree. It's been milked like freaking crazy.
Fans' intelligence. And does WWE think its fan base is stupid? What else can explain how Solo Sikoa captured the United States champion with blatant help from Jason Mateo, Tongaloa, and Tala Tonga? While we understand WWE wants
Oh, he pulled his hair? Damn.
for the title in a classic
Must have hurt.
story of overcoming the odds, the match itself was overbooked, with the referee apparently suffering a temporary case of blindness as he overlooked interference from 3 different wrestlers. The WWE could have just easily booked this as a no DQ bout to write off the interference. And number 4, a botched finish. Did Jade Cargill deserve to become this year's Queen of the Ring? While Cargill isn't the first wrestler with a great look to get a major push despite some very obvious in-ring limitations, nobody could overlook the botch finish that happened against her and Asuka.
Yeah,
While we
the botch
absolutely
finish.
love Jade Cargill's Storm cosplay, I mean, she really did slay in that. Nobody could have overlooked the fact that she had botched the finish in such a horrendous way possible. Whilst the match was okay enough, the finish saw Jade Cargill go for a pin, but then completely slip up and still hold Asuka's legs for the cover, even though her shoulders were clearly up.
Yeah, that was really weird. Like that's why I felt like kind of weird about that. It was like the pin just felt so awkward. You know, it wasn't like a great finishing pin. So I wasn't a fan of that. I really didn't like it. I was just kind of, and the angle was really weird too. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they can, maybe they can turn to a story somehow.
It just made the win totally invalid. Wouldn't it
Yeah.
have been better if they just tried to redo the finish? That was nothing downright
Yeah,
ugly
right.
tonight, but it was another predictable PLE where anyone stunned by the match outcomes were tuning in for the first time ever. Fans are increasingly becoming jaded with the WWE product, and PLEs like this offer no incentive for fans to watch or expect anything new. The reality is that WWE is making so much money phoning it in, it has no reason to want to rock the boat. A pattern
That's
that
true.
Unfortunately, longtime fans have seen before, including WCW in the late 90s and the WWE in the 2010s. What would you guys think of Night of Champions? Let us know in the comments down below. Now let's move on to the news.
Yeah, I really liked the Night of Champions. It was really, really good. I really liked. I still liked it for what it was. It was still exciting to watch. I didn't have any issues with it. It was still fine with me. Okay,
Now
let's
this
see.
story looks at a WWE fan arrested. A WWE wrestling fan is facing serious legal trouble after
I heard about this. It was like a stalker, right? So I think we can make another video on that later on. But this is something I could probably watch, and I mainly want to talk about the Night of Champions. But make sure you give him a subscribe, okay? Because yeah, Wrestlemania is great. The content is fantastic. You definitely want to check them out. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think, and see you guys next video. Peace.